Good morning, Internet, and welcome to our new series, Minecraft, which we will be doing as part of Throwback Thursdays for the time being. Why Throwback Thursdays? Well, because it's a pretty old game at this point. It's updated quite a bit, but you know, it's a classic. It's a little bit older than anything that Modern Game Monday would ever see, so I'm going to count it as Throwback Thursday for the time being. This is, of course, a multiplayer server. There's not anybody on at the moment, just me. And, but that will be changing. We will be having, hopefully about 5 or 6 people in and out of the game at any one time. There are a couple of rules, of course, to this playthrough. I would not be so crazy as to just expose you to more Minecraft. So, without further ado, let's hop in and deal with the rules. First of all, mods. I'm going to be seeing if I can't find a mod that seriously cranks up the spawn level of creeps and mobs, because it's a little bit easy, the base game. I'm going to be turning the, I'm going to be leaving the difficulty, not turning the difficulty, leaving the difficulty at normal. Just because the starvation thing, it's more frustrating than anything. It doesn't actually add any difficulty, in my opinion. It's mostly just a thing that people are like, oh, this is mildly irritating, let's do this. So, increased mob spawn rate, rule number 1. Rule number 2 is going to be that you are not allowed to just wall yourself off without some way of monsters being able to get in. What does that mean? Well, that means you can't just dig a hole 2 or 3 deep and then put a block above you and wait for the night. If you're going to try and survive the night, you have to do so in a proper house, but a house that can be breached by zombies or skeletons or anything like that. That lends itself to another rule, which is the fact that you are allowed to light up as much as you want in your house, and you are allowed to light up as much as you want around your house, but you cannot light up the around your house being the immediate around, not the, oh well, this block 4,000 miles away, so that these mobs can spawn nearby and definitely attack. The last rule that I'm going to be imposing for the time being will be the fact that I will have to be maintaining a village of people at all times. That'll be difficult in the early game, as obviously there isn't a village of people yet available, but we'll be able to deal with that in due time without much issue. That means that we'll have to be actually building a proper city and defending it from the oncoming waves of skeletons and whatnot. Of course, having set the rules to say that you can't just wall everybody off and keep them safe from mobs by virtue of the fact that they just can't get to them, we're going to be putting ourselves to the test here to make sure that we can keep our guys alive with the abilities, my own design abilities to keep the mobs confused or at bay, traps, and things like that. There's horses and cows over here. Well, you know what? Let's go kill some cows. We need food. Ooh, come back here, Mr. Cow. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do it, but I have to. You are an important source of food, Mr. Cow. Please come back. For those of you curious, I am playing on Minecraft 1.8. That means the mods that I'm going to be doing are going to be newer and might be a little bit more difficult to get a hold of, but hey, that's never stopped anybody before, so why would it stop me now? The final note that I'm going to just give you guys for this kind of update starter video is a quick overview of my character and what I'm going to be doing for this Let's Play. Of course, goal number 1 will be to build the town in a defensible location, as I mentioned already. So goal number 1, trigger key condition number 1 will be defend the town. Make sure that people aren't dying. How do you... there we go. Gotta try and remember how to do all these things here. So key objective number 1 will be defend the town. If the town ever gets overrun, well, that'll be that. That'll be the end of it. Key objective number 2 will be we're going to actually try and push and beat the game. That means taking out the Ender Dragon and there's one other way to beat the game. I can't remember. I haven't played this game in so long. But let's craft ourselves some things here. Build another one just for the sake of getting the achievements. You know, make life straightforward. How do you interact with things? Hello. Witness my incompetence. There we go. I am not the best at the game, but we will do our damnedest to fix that. Let's go like that, and like that, because we will take this, woohoo, and this, woohoo. Now, pickaxe adorned. Let's dig a little staircase here. Get ourselves some stone so we can get some actual tools going. There we go. I will be cutting out a lot of the tunneling, the digging, the pathfinding, things like that. A lot of the things will be a lot of the videos, I believe, will be about a 10-minute to 20-minute update just showing, oh hey, this is what I built in the time, this is what we're doing, and of course any sieges on the town once I get the mod up and running will be shown off. I figure a couple of heavy sieges. I'm gonna really crank the spawn rate up. Like I'm not talking like let's have 5, 10 zombies. I'm talking, let's say 60, 70, 80 zombies attacking us. Ooh. Yeah, it should be a good start for stone. That should be a good start for stone. Let's figure out where. There we go. Ah, let me out, let me out. And how did I? Yeah, there we go. More sticks. There we go, and hey, look at that. Getting an upgrade. There we go. Now let's pick this up, because we're going to be moving on to greener pastures. Bigger and better places. Where I will actually set up the town. That's a very good question. Looking around immediately, we've got forest that way, snow and plains, and it looks like a little bit of jungle that way, maybe? There's a lot of trees, so it might turn into jungle. Whatever the case, I will be finding the location of our final town by the time we get to the next video. And I'll have pretty much marked out the area that we're going to be defending for the entirety of the game. Let's just take a quick look from up here. I should also have the mod installed, which will be brilliant. There's a lot of ocean that way, so it looks like looks like I'm going to be wandering... looks like I'm going to be wandering into the forest that way. But hey, that's a pretty good update for now. I think I will depart with you guys knowing the rules and what's to come, and what's going to be moving up and moving on in the future. So, I will talk to you guys next time. Later.